Hello, and welcome back to Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Last time, things were going a bit differently. Just a bit. And I left it at this choice, so let's stay at the archery range. Yeah. I think I'll cause trouble if I walk around school, Saber. I relax in this familiar club room.
決めた。お邪魔じゃなかったら見学してるよ、藤根。
よしよし。それじゃあ私は稽古をつけてくるから、シローはここでボケっとしてなさい。あ、弓を持ちたくなったら遠慮しないでいいからね。シロ。
It's true that I'm better than anyone when it comes to shooting arrows. Oh, are you? That's news. Even though I was away for a while, I'm sure I can get the same results I had when I used to come here. That's not because of my skill in archery. I can hit the target like I do because of my mind. In my mind, because of the everyday training in magic.
それはないよ、藤根。俺にはQUOが欠けてるじゃないか。
何？日に200以上の矢数をかけよ。その他は弓話に過ぎぬってやつ？シロ、つまんないこと知ってるのね。
いや、弓道やってるなら知ってるだろ？これぐらい。ともかく、半端な気持ちじゃ弓は持てないよ。心構えもなってないし、これじゃ会心に入れるかも怪しいもんだしさ。
So did Fujine teach him Who taught him archery? Was it Kritsuke?
けどシロ、何も毎日弓を構えて矢数をかけることだけが稽古じゃないよ。弓を持たなくともちゃんと自身を鍛えているなら、それも立派なQUOの境地なんだから。そうやってけじめをつけるのもいいけどね、弓に礼を尽くそうとする心もこだわりよ。なんであれ、絡まれば流れはよどむんだから、たまには素直になっときなさい。
Fujine disappears into the range. Mitsuzuri, comes in as if to take your place.
邪魔するわよ。って難しい顔してんじゃん、エミヤ。さては藤村先生にQUOを据えられたな。
In a way.
そうなるのかな。あんまりこだわるなって叱られた。あ、いやまあ、実にその通りなんだけどな。
あ、そうなんだ。てっきり興味をなくしてやめたと思ってたけど、まだやる気はあったんだ。それちょっと意外ね。
I feel like they talked about the reason he quit in the first round, but I'm not. I feel like it had something to do with Shinji, but I think he denied that it had anything to do with that. But it sounded like a denial where he was denying it just to be respectful. I don't remember if he went into detail on why he actually did it.
意外？なんだ、三綴には俺が弓に飽きたように見えてたのか？
ねえ、だってあんた一回しか的を外さなかったじゃない。私が弓道部に入った時からエミヤはともかく化け物みたいにうまかった。それでね、ああこいつこんなにうまいともう嬉しくもなんともないんだろうなって。っていうか弓を持たなくても会心に入れるんだから、むしろ弓なんて邪魔じゃないってムカついたもんよ。図星でしょうね。射っていうのはさ、自分を射抜く精神でしょ。弓道の矢は的を射るんじゃなくて、的を狙う自身の心を射るのよ。
You know, all this talk about how he's super good at shooting arrows.
だから自身と向き合えないもの、自身を射抜けないものにその精神は伝わらない。
Let me think about that one for a little bit more. Because it obviously, it feels like they're trying to make a connection with Archer somehow. I'm not sure what connection. Like I said, if Kritsuke taught him how to do it, then my earlier theories about that might make sense. But other than that, I need to think about that a bit more. In other words, archery is a way to kill yourself. Okay, maybe I was too focusing on my confusion on that. You don't say man if you can't make yourself. Uh-huh. It's trying to make yourself transparent and to become one with the nature. Oh, that is... Okay, that's just a really flowery way of going through the mental stages of doing archery, I suppose. That's really what they're saying. In the 8 stages of shooting, Ashibumi, Dozukuri, Yugamae, Uchikoshi, Hikawake, Kai, Hanare, and Sanshin exist for that purpose. Butchering words. Echo 2018. Kai, the unity of the self and the target. Hanare, releasing the arrow, which has become yourself in the moment time stops. Zanshin, the self that is shot to the target already knows it will hit, and the action and the results will become one to make the past and the future into a point. I imagine this is more... this is really flowery. It is only a way to train yourself according to set stages. Yes, archery is similar to meditation and magic.
釈迦に説法だけどさ、弓道は矢を的中させることはおまけで、本当はそこに至る心構えを得るための道じゃない。術じゃなくて道なんだからさ。けど逆に言えば、弓道ってのは弓がなければその境地にはたどり着けない。そのあたり、エミヤには退屈だったんじゃないかって思ったのよね。私たちは矢を放ってそれが当たった時に、あ、来たって錯覚できる。けどエミヤ、あんたは矢の行方なんてどうでもいいタイプよ。弓道において的中させるだけなら誰だってできるのよ。射法発節胴作りなんて面倒なことは簡略して、当たる技術だけを突き詰めれば、とりあえず誰だって的には当てられる。けどそれは当てているだけ。本当の射は当たるのよ。弓を持つ人間がどんなに下手なやつでもね。
This whole conversation is so awkwardly phrased for like everything that's being said at this point, especially half of her.
そんなことはないけどな。俺だって的を射抜くために射場に立つんだから。
She's also like really speaking super... I want to say presumptuously, but I'm not sure if I'm using that exactly right, but...
だからそれよ。本当なら弓を持って射場に立つより、もっと手っ取り早い方法があるんじゃない？そもそも弓を持つなんてことがあんたには余分なのよ。
What does that mean?
あんたさ、前に一度だけ外れを出したじゃない。その時、絶対に動揺してるだろうって見に行ったら、エミヤは今まで通りだった。どうしてって聞いたら、いや、今のは外れるイメージだったから外したんだなんてしれっと言うんだもの。結果として外れたんじゃなくて、あんたは自分の意思で外したんでしょ。それで思ったのよ。こいつはいつも的に矢が刺さっている映像を見て、その後に指を離していたんだなって。
何言ってんだ。そんなの基本だろ。三つ釣りだって矢が当たるところを想像してその通りに指を離すんじゃないのか？
当然よ。誰だってね、こうなったらいいな、こうなりたいなっていろいろやるでしょ。けどそれは想像よ。エミヤみたいに見れてるわけじゃない。それって自然と一体化してるってことだ。武道でいうところの無の境地だろ。
I don't know if I'm really seeing, but I can nod back to the nothingness part. It is the strength of a magis to erase oneself to make the self into a circuit. Making the self transparent and ridding oneself of attachments and wishes to only obtain the results. The training of archery and magic are similar in regards to making the self into nothing.
難しい話だな。で、結局何が言いたかったんだ？
エミヤは無欲だから透けやすいってこと。もっと強欲で自己中でわがままになれ。若いうちから達人になってもつまんないでしょ。神事を見習えとまでは言わないけど、少しは楽しいことでもやったら。
I'm at a loss for words. I think that's not true, but I can't think of anything that's fun for me. Okay. This entire conversation, the fact that this conversation ever needs to happen, let alone everything else around it, it's just... It feels awkward.
ほらね、そんなんだからさくらを苦労させてんのよ。若いうちにハメを外しておかないと、年取ってから外し方がわからなくなる。
Wasn't Emiya the one going on about, like in the other route, Saber should enjoy life and all that sort of stuff? And now Emiya is suddenly the one that is apparently not enjoying life at all?
そういうの、世間では解消なしっていうのよ。
参ったな。同級生に老後の心配をされるほど深刻だったか。なんだってそこまで俺に構うんだよ、お前は。
だってエミヤ、笑わないでしょ。
Well, has anyone ever done... Has he? Come on. In the other, in Fate round. God, if I can't remember all the stuff I haven't been remembering, I'm not gonna remember that.
だから、ずいぶん前の合宿の話。みんなで騒いでた時さ、エミヤだけ私のとっておきのネタでも笑わなかった。
Well, maybe I just don't humor you with your, pitiful jokes that everyone's just like, the captain made a joke, ha ha ha. If we laugh, maybe she'll like us. Ha ha ha.
それは
それをまだ根に持ってるってわけなのよ、これが。
She declares as if smiling to a rival. Okay. The club ends when the sun starts setting. The sun sets earlier in the wintertime, and they must also take into account the dangerous events happening recently.
そういえば三綴、シンジのやつはどうしたんだ？今日
あいつはサボり。新しい女でもできたのか。最近はこんなもんよ。
You mean he's stalking Rin? I should go tell her, by the way. Not that I know. Mitsuzuri says this as if it's nothing and walks the school building.
じゃあね。私、職員室に用があるから。
Because I feel like he only figured out about me in the other round because he was trying to figure out stuff about Rin and whatnot. Holding the key in her hand, the archery club captain leaves. We're at the front gate. Ujine, Sakura, Saber, and I part with everyone else here. Oh, fine.
エミヤいじめるなよ、タイガー。
Oh my. We start going down the hill with those voices in the background. We keep walking. Sakura and Fujine are beside me. And Saber is following behind us.
はてな、あの子、どうして私たちについてくるの？
You didn't question anything about her when she was doing it before. My fucking goodness. And then, it seems she only realized it now.
ねえ、シロ、知り合い？
It's the second time today I've heard that question. Thanks to Mrs. Zuri letting me practice, I'm able to answer without hesitation.
知り合いだよ。俺が連れてきたんだから当然だろ。
That's not a bad way to say it.
やっぱりそうですよね。それで先輩、あの人とはどういったご関係なんですか？
シロに外国人さんの友達がいるなんて聞いてなかった。
いや、友達じゃなくて親父の知り合いなんだ。親父が飛び回ってた頃知り合った人の娘さんだって。
桐次さんの？じゃああの子、桐次さんを訪ねに来たの？
そういうこと。今日からしばらくうちで暮らすからよろしくしてやってくれ。
Da 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 da. Sakura and Fujine give the same reaction at the same time because this could happen again. Well, let's ask for them to be surprised.
シロ、クラスってあの子と同居するっていうの？
Right, she was super duper ridiculous overprotective, wasn't she?
同居じゃない。セイバーが滞在するのはほんのちょっとの間だけだ。
先輩、あの人セーバーさんって言うんですか？
It sounds like an English word. Maybe it's a real name in English.
ああ、珍しい名前だけどな。あんまり日本に慣れてないんで変わったところもあると思う。あ、それと不愛想なやつだけど根はいいやつなんだぞ。
はい、それはいいです。
Sakura looks away from me and looks at Fujine as if asking for help.
藤村先生はセーバーさんの滞在を許可するんですか？
教師としては当然アウトなんだけど、桐次さんを頼ってきた子を無下にはできないし、しっかりしてるようだし。
Fujine glances at me and asks me an impolite question.
当然だろ。親父の客なら俺の客だ。失礼なことなんてできないし、何より妹みたいなもんじゃないか。
Yeah, we won't do anything to her in this route. Yeah, hopefully.
そういえばあの子何歳？さくらちゃんより年下みたいだけど。
She is like technically the youngest of them too, isn't she? What's she supposed to be, like 14 in this or something? 15 maybe? Like an actual physical body. Outside, like as her actual physical body.
まあそんな感じかな。
Oh, my bad. She stares at my face, and then once we come to the bottom of the hill...
シロ、あの子のこと好きなの？
She suddenly gets me with a surprise attack.
そんなの知るか。俺だって会ったばっかりなんだからどうこう言えるわけないだろ。
Just say no. We've had that route. We don't need to say yes to it anymore. My face is burning. I bet my face is all red right now.
嘘はないけど脈はありか。
I don't know what you read off of me. Uchine crosses her arms and grows quiet as if she's pondering something. Has she said yes or no to letting her stay? To sum things up, Saber's stay was approved. Okay.
いいんじゃない？ホームステイと思えばいい経験だし、ここって無駄に部屋が多いもの。
Fujine makes up her mind. Sakura was silent the whole time, but...
はい、私が意見できることじゃありませんから。
Right, she is a bit possessive, isn't she? It seems she understood in the end. She's just not really willed enough to, as she says, protest. So, it's dinner time now. I put extra effort into it as a welcome party for Saber and as a thanks for last night. I prepare minced bonita salad, fried chicken, meat stew, and tempura of every kind. The dinner, consisting of various dishes... Oh boy. And without anyone saying anything, I miss Rin. She would be the one driving conversation if she was here. I washed the dishes in the kitchen. It's not like I was hoping for a cheerful dinner from the very first day, but could there have been a bit more conversation? I think today's tempura was really well made. It was perfectly made, so they should have at least said something.
そのくせ全部平らげるんだもんな。出たセリフがおかわりかける3ってのは何なんだ。
Cleaning up after 4 people takes a bit of effort. Actually, could there be a meaning behind the fact that Sakura is not coming to help me tonight?
さて、ご飯も食べたし。
It's past 9 o'clock. They usually go home around this time.
藤根、帰るならさくらの見送り頼む。
What was she holding? I call out to her while doing the dishes in the kitchen. There's no reply. Fujine is watching TV like she didn't hear me.
もしもし、聞こえなかったんですか、藤村先生。
I go to the living room and tap her head. Then...
悪いけどそれは却下。しばらくはさくらちゃんを送ってあげられないから。
Huh.
なんでさ。藤根、なんか用でもあるのか？
用じゃなくて、今日から私もここに泊まるから。
Oh, no. No. It's as if it's already decided.
はい。
あ、さくらちゃんもどう？お家の方には私から連絡入れておくから安心だよ。女の子3人一緒にいた方が楽しいでしょ。
藤村先生、頼もしいです。
Oh my goodness, she's like so excited, but she has such a determined look on her face. Wait, why is Sakura so enthusiastic?
よーし、それじゃあ奥の座敷を使おう。布団ならいっぱいあるし、浴衣も人数分あるわよ。セーバーちゃんもいいわよね。
Does Sakura not have like a really enthusiastic looking, like, portrait? I guess that's what they'd be called. It's just me, or does it sound more like an order? Saber's looking at me as if asking for help. We probably don't want them both around if we're gonna be in this Holy Grail war, right?
困りますしろ。私はあなたの守護をするのですから、彼女たちと同じ部屋では役目が果たせない。
悪い。藤姉が言い出したら俺じゃ止められない。それにどうもこれを交換条件にしている節がある。断ったらセイバーをうちに住ませるって約束を破棄されそうだ。そうなったら俺たち外で野宿するしかないぞ。
Perfect. Let's do that.
それも困る。この屋敷の結界は優れていますから、拠点としては申し分ないのです。ここにいる限り、シロは敵の奇襲に備えられます。
Oh, you know, like the one the priest did in the bad Tiger Dojo ending. Yeah, it was a really good surprise attack, and I was totally ready for it.
そうか。ならなおさら我慢してくれ。屋敷にいる限り何かあってもすぐに合流できるだろう。そう。藤姉の相手は大変だけど、困ったら日本語わかりませんって言えばいい。
Are we past that point?
ほらそこ、内緒話は禁止なんだから。そういうわけでセーバーちゃんはこっち。シロは男の子なんだから一人でも平気よね。
Oh god, I'm gonna be isolated too. Fujine pulls Saber to her. And then it's all decided. Saber stays approved, Fujine stay, and Sakura's going to keep them company as... well... The population here has increased drastically in just one day. Huh. This place really is like a hotel right now. I'm not sure that's a good thing. I can only imagine this going badly. It's bedtime. The light's finally going out in the noisy tatami-floored room. The silence returns. I say it's noisy wherever women gather, and I guess that holds true even for the quiet Saber and Sakura.
いや、違うか。メインで聞こえてきたのは藤姉の笑い声だもんな。
Yep, at least it took it back right away. But still, it's true that it was loud in that room. It's not good for my mental health to have girls my age being rowdy in the same house.
くそ。気になって眠気なんてなくなった。
Things like Saber's troubled face. If Saber and Sakura are getting along, and whether Fujine is thinking at all or not, I get a headache the more I think about them. If it's like this, it might have been better to have Saber sleep in the room next to mine. Oh, what a concept. It's 11 o'clock. The lights are out and the house is dead silent. I quietly make my way to the door so I won't wake them up. I go outside. The moon is bright and the wind is cold. Under the winter sky, the world is silent as if frozen. It's quiet inside the shed, too. This is the place where Lancer cornered me last night. It's also the place where Saber appeared. The entrance is open and it's dark inside as to drive away anybody that might enter. Well, I think that's what the door is for, but okay. I go inside. I shut the door to keep the air out and turn on the stove.
日に200以上の矢をかけろ。か。
Right, I assume that's to make it instinct sort of practice style. The teaching of archery focuses on accuracy, piercing strength, and endurance. Accuracy is how well one can hit the target. Piercing strength is the power to pierce that target. and endurance is to maintain the accuracy and piercing strength. I think there was something in an archery manual. Something about continuing forever after one masters the true meaning of archery. And how one should shoot more than 200 arrows a day. That's also... Yeah, I can get that for endurance.
マスターとして何をするべきかわからないなら、せめて魔術だけは鍛えないと。
Well, you could apply that, you could apply the magic training. Do it 200 times a day. That might actually help. I sit down and take a deep breath. We're already to this point. I adjust my breathing and start my usual training. My mind imagines the same thing. An image of a sword that pops into my brain. Wait. I ignore it and clear my head even more. Oh, okay, so that's not his normal thing. It just popped into his brain. After letting magical energy flow through my body, I start the strengthening magic like always. The magic that I succeeded at for the first time in a few years last night. I have to repeat it before I forget the sensation.
トレース。オン。
I narrow my eyes and breathe out. That's all for now. I'll forget about the Holy Grail War Saber and Tasaka once I start this process. I clear my head from all hesitations. But during the process, the thought that Tasaka might be doing the same training never escapes my head. Oh, no, she's doing better training. So much better training. Interlude. Okay. She goes through the darkness. Is the interlude always going to be with the main heroine of the route? As in this case, Rin. A desolate night. She enters the room from the dark hallway. Oh, this is a room in a building somewhere. There are about 50 workers here. Based on the bloodstain, I assume something happy happened. Most are male, and all of them are scattered about like puppets with their strings cut off. She grits her teeth. The darkness is helping her and she cannot see well. The air in this room is filled with the rotten smell of a plant.
何の子だろうこれ。あーちゃん、あなたわかる？
Opening the door and the window, she asks someone behind her. There's no one there. But there is a presence thicker than the air behind her.
魔女の難攻だろう。セリカの愛を破壊するとかいうやつかな。
What? So, okay, so there's a bunch of mainly male. Are they dead? Rotten smell of a plant. So that's not necessarily that the rotten smell of dead bodies. Are they not dead?
それって毒人参でしょ？愛を破壊って。ああ、そういうこと。男に何か怨恨でもあるのかしらね。この惨状の仕掛け人は。
Well, okay. If we... okay.
だとすると、相手は女かな。いや、何の恨みがあるか知らんが、サーバントになってまで八つ当たりするとは、根が深い。
Maybe. I guess the first one that comes to mind, let's see... Woman, servants, caster, rider. Obviously not Saber. There are 7 of them. I don't think any of the others are female, unless I'm forgetting one. So... Reiner did do that thing with, like... What was she, like, sucking my blood or something, like vampire style or some shit? So maybe?
脳書きはいいから窓を開けて。倒れてる連中はまだ息があるか。この分だと今から連絡するのも朝になって発見されるのも変わらない。
Then again, he did say witch, so probably caster.
用が済んだら手早く離れるわよ、あっちゃん。
She opens the windows and treats those who are in especially bad condition. After that, she leaves the room.
服、クリーニングに出さないと。
She sniffs her coat. She didn't touch it in particular, but her coat smells like rusted iron. The room was sealed, and the floor of that room was covered in blood that the people threw up. Ooh. Well, they're not dead, at least. The presence behind her takes form. What appears behind her, Tasaka Rin, is a knight in red. It's Archer who's protecting her in spirit form.
それでやはり流れは竜道寺か。
Okay, yeah, that probably confirms. Caster, considering Caster was there, I'm still confused as to why Assassin showed up, but okay.
そうね。奪われた世紀はみんな山に流れていってる。神都で起きてる昏睡事件はほぼ竜道寺にいるマスターの仕業よ。マスターがどれだけのやつか知らないけど、こんなのは人間の手に余る。可能だとしたらキャスターのサーバントだけでしょ。
Then again, Caster, I think, had gotten rid of her master, right? We don't know about Assassin. They might just be teamed up at this point, or at a later point.
竜道寺に救う魔女か。となると昨夜は失態を演じたな。
失態？バーサーカーと引き分けたこと？あれは最善だったと思うけど。
どうかな。キャスターがそれほど広範囲な網を張っているのならにもかかわらずバーサーカーを倒せずセイバーさえ見逃しこちらは手の内を晒してしまった。これのどこが最善だ。
Well, living for one. He speaks sarcastically, but Rin does not answer him. It's not a mistake that she made Berserker retreat and help save her. And most of all, Archer has not shown the full scope of his power yet. Last night, it's true that the arrow Archer fired stopped Berserker. But Rin has yet to figure out its true identity. The identity of that powerful noble phantasm.
リン
No, she knows the principle behind it. That was just a bomb. He just exploded the bomb and called the noble phantasm in front of his enemy. It does not need to be said how extraordinary that was. That was a one-time explosion of magical energy using the strongest phantasm possible. Broken Phantasm. That is the name of the noble phantasm this knight in red possesses.
リン
But it is too strange. A servant only wields one noble phantasm, and it is a part of them that they have had for their whole life. What hero can possibly destroy such a thing freely?
リン
It's not easy to fix a destroyed noble phantasm. It's like committing suicide for a servant to destroy his noble phantasm.
リン
In other words, Archer... He's just gonna keep doing that. Archer abandoned his strongest weapon when he still had 6 more enemies he needed to defeat. No, first of all, he destroyed the proof of his heroism under his own will. It's so crazy that other servants would faint from shock if they would find out about this.
リン
何？ごめん、聞いてなかった。
Don't worry, you didn't miss much.
今夜はこれからどうすると聞いたのだ。先ほどの戦闘で疲れているだろうし。
Rin clenches her fist at Archer's words. The previous battle. Bone golems that were swarming in the hallway. She defeated them all by herself. She did not need Archer's help, nor did she want it. Most of all, she felt anger towards the enemy who was breaking the Magi's rule of not involving innocent people. That's why she destroyed them. Definitely gassed her then. She mercilessly eliminated every one of them. She did not show any sympathy, even though those bones could have been a living person just hours ago. She did not suffer any wounds from the battle, except one. Since she fought while suppressing her nausea, she cut her lip from biting down on it.
キャスターを追うわ。気配はまだ残っているんでしょ？竜道寺に逃げられる前に型をつける。
何？驚いたな。できないと思ったことはやらないのが。
そうよ。私、結果が分かりきっていることはできない。けどこれは別でしょ？今から追いかければ尻尾ぐらいはつかめるだろうし。
喧嘩を売らなければ気が済まない。やれやれ。倒しやすい相手を放っておいて、最も倒しがたい相手を追うとは。
いいのよ、セイバーのことは放っておいて。あんなのはいつだって始末できるんだから、別に目の敵にする必要ないじゃない。ちゃんとおとなしくしているんなら、無理に手を出すこともないわ。あいつが家に隠れている分には見逃してあげるだけよ。
ほう。では、あのマスターが目の前にいれば、話は違うのかな。例えば、未だマスターとしての自覚もないまま、エミやシローの方から 君の前に現れたとしたら
Like going to school together. His words are meant to test her. Looking down at the night town.
殺すわ。
We'll see.
そんなこともわからないやつにかける義理なんてない。
Zagarin answers as if convincing herself. Yeah, we'll see. We'll fucking see. Bonnie and Clyde. This is a story from a winter 5 years ago. Right. It was a night with a beautiful moon. It wasn't doing anything, just watching the moon with Kritsugu. Even though it was winter, the air wasn't cold. The corridor was a little chilly, but it was a good night to enjoy the moon. Back then, Kritsugu didn't leave the house often, my bad. Not going outside, he would just laze around the house carelessly. I regret even now thinking back on it. Why didn't I notice that it was like the actions of an animal that knows its time of death?
子供の頃、僕は正義の味方に憧れてた。
Thinking. Suddenly, the man himself, a superhero in my child's eyes, said that as if yearning for it.
なんだよそれ。憧れてたって諦めたのかよ。
I became angry and asked him. Kritsugu laughed apologetically and looked up at the sky.
残念ながらね。ヒーローは期間限定で、大人になると名乗るのが難しくなるんだ。そんなこと、もっと早くに気がつけばよかった。
I agreed with that. I didn't know why, but I thought I couldn't be wrong because Kritsugu said so.
そっか。それじゃしょうがないな。
そうだね。
Kritsugu answers. So, of course, my response was determined.
しょうがないから俺が代わりになってやるよ。じいさんは大人だからもう無理だけど、俺なら大丈夫だろ。俺がちゃんと形にしてやるから。
Right. I forget if this played out the same place. This is basically the same, right? Before I could finish, my father laughed. He made a face like he didn't even need to hear the rest. After breathing in, Kritsugu said,
ああ。安心した。
He quietly closed his eyes, and his life ended. That is the story from Winter 5 years ago. It was a parting that determined the course of Emi Shiro's life. It was the night that Emi Shiro decided to become a superhero. There's no way I can forget it. I never said it, but I clearly remember it. The figure of the man who saved the boy who's left to the fire. Kritsugu held up the dying child and said thank you. He said, I'm thankful that I found you. He made a big smile and thanked someone as if he was saved by rescuing someone. The emotion I felt back then is still engraved in my mind. Nobody saved me. I couldn't save anybody. In it all, I was saved. And a person was there to save me. And that's why I decided to become like him. Become a superhero, so that I could save people and let no one be killed. Just like him. Even if it may be a childlike fantasy, I yearn to become one. And thus, Kritsugu, the embodiment of my dream, died peacefully, leaving me his dream of becoming a superhero himself. It's only natural for a child to succeed his father. Emi Shiro must become a superhero and save someone just like the old me. I swore so, as a child, to fulfill the dream of the man I admired most. But to be honest, I'm still wondering if my idea is even the right one, where my idea comes from, what I can do, even despite me just being an amateur. How to make the dream of making everybody happy, which Kritsugu always talked about, come true. Oh, and what I can do now that I'm a master. There's just so many things that my head's going to explode. I wake up from that familiar dream. Bright morning sunlight coming in from the window. I feel a little bit chilly, but I guess it wasn't bad enough for me to catch a cold.
参った。またここで眠っちまったのか。
I shake my head and change into my uniform. Oh, I thought they said, like, explicitly in the Fate route that he was, like, lying to himself about accidentally falling asleep here because he didn't want to sleep in the room next to Saber because he was too self-conscious about it. Maybe it's the same idea with a room full of girls, including Sakura and Saber. Shake my head, changing my uniform. It's a bit before 6 o'clock. I bet Sakura's already up and preparing breakfast. Yeah, I was right. She didn't bring fresh clothing, did she? I go outside and breathe in the fresh air. It's a nice morning. It'd be much more comfortable if there weren't 3 girls in the house.
訂正。女の子は2人だけだった。
Oh yes, and 1 woman. Yeah, I know you're not going there, but still. I don't want to classify... I don't want to classify Fujine as a girl. Anyway, now... Ooh. Save. So at this point, if I had to choose between these, from Emiya's perspective, he does seem particularly self-conscious over the 2 girls. So I actually wouldn't be surprised if he went and did the Fujine thing, because there actually is more of a need to go wake her up over anything. Also, I think it's probably going to be the funniest. And I might be convincing myself that he'd do it because I think it would be the funniest. I might be. I'll go wake up Fujine. I know I'm making an absurd choice, but I want to find out what happened last night. In the worst possible case, Fujine and Sakura would have made fun of Saber to make her angry. And I'm sure Sakura's mad about Saber staying. I don't even have to think about how troubling it would be to have Saber mad, and Sakura's pretty stubborn too. So I'm sure it'd be best to ask Fujine, since she's the only one who'll be over it if they did have a fight last night. I roll up my sleeves and stand in front of the door. It seems Sakura and Saber are awake in the living room of the dojo.
行くぞ。藤根、朝だぞ。
I slide open the shoji. And I step into the tiger's den. Oh no. And I'm flung outside.
あれシロー、もうすぐ朝ごはんなのにそんなところで何してるのよ。
Oh my goodness, you're awake. She plays innocent as soon as she appears. I see. So she doesn't remember grabbing me, rolling 3 times and throwing me, eh?
好きでこんなところに転がってるわけじゃねえ。つか、少しでも記憶に残ってるなら手を貸せ。
そういえば夢の中で侵略専用最強ロボ相手にロメロスペシャルを決めた手応えが。
Oh, that's a weird way to describe me. Fujine opens and closes her hand. The question marks appearing beside her make me think that she might recall the event, but she probably won't. I'm more surprised that I'm seeing the question marks.
いっか。それより早くご飯。さくらちゃんとセイバーちゃんを待たせたら悪いものね。
Okay. I don't know if she's... I don't know if she's playing dumb, or I don't know if she's just playing dumb, or if she really was like in a daze getting up. Dismissing what happened with Amir, oh well, it's inexcusable. I'll get her back for this someday. But then there's something I need to ask her first.
おい、待て、大虎。セイバーちゃんってなんだよ。
We just called a tiger. We're gonna die.
セイバーちゃんはセイバーちゃんよ。私とさくらちゃんとセイバーちゃんは一晩共に明かした仲良し女の子同盟なのだ。
嘘虚言紛らわしい。女の子は2人だけじゃねえか。
How was I hit when we were at least 10 feet apart?
女の子同盟。オーバー？
オーバー。
I see. So, she rushed here in a flash. That's expected from a black belt. I keep forgetting Bafujine is a well-known swordsman back in her student days.
それはいいけど、藤根とさくら、セイバーと仲良くなったのか？
Oh.
ああ、そういうことか。なんだ、シローにしてはちゃんと気が利くじゃない。さくらちゃんとセイバーちゃん、2人が仲違いしないか心配だったわけね。
Those freaking eyes.
そりゃ心配するよ。さくらに無断でセイバーの滞在を決めたんだから、さくらだってよくは思わないだろう。
Those trickster troublemaking eyes.
俺が嫌われるのは嫌だけど、 我慢するしかないことだ。けどさくらとセイバーが嫌な思いをするのはなんか損してると思うし。
よしよし、大丈夫よ。セイバーちゃんがいい子だっていうのは私もさくらちゃんも分かったから。まあさくらちゃんはセイバーちゃんみたいな子が苦手だからまだ馴染んでないけど、2人とも和解したようだし。
I don't know what she's so happy about as she makes her way back to that house. Well, I'm happy too, since the problem here is solved now.
不死ねえのやつ、倒れた弟分を最後まで放置していきやがった。
What can I do? I can't stand up after hitting the ground so hard. Am I actually stuck? I roll into the living room. Everyone says itadakimasu. I think. This is the first time I've had breakfast in a group of 4, and it feels rather relaxing. The only reason I'm like, I think that's how you pronounce this, because whenever I hear it in my mind, because you hear it a bunch watching anime and shit, it doesn't seem like it would be spelled like that, so obviously I'm missing syllables whenever I'm hearing it.
あれ、これ微妙に薄味だな。出汁変えたのか、さくら。
はい、セイバーさん、お味噌汁に慣れてないと思って、あんまりお味噌が濃いのもダメかなって。
そうですね。昨夜の味付けより今朝の方が美味しいと思う。ですがさくら、私も和風の食事には慣れていますから。
そうなんですか。わあ、ちゃんとお箸持ててる。びっくりしました。セイバーさんって器用なんですね。
慣れていますから。ですが正直に言うと箸は疲れます。フォークやナイフより優れた道具だとは思うのですが。
Is it really?
そうだね。セイバーちゃんはお箸よりナイフとフォークだよね。それ違う。かけるのはソースじゃなくて醤油。
Okay.
なるほど。忠告感謝します。
よしよし。報酬として海苔を1枚いただきましょう。はい、白おかわり。
Oh, am I the one doing that? Okay.
はい。食いすぎて二度寝するなよ。
先生、今日の朝練に参加されるなら少し控えた方がいいと思いますけど。
大丈夫。これぐらい入れておかないとお昼まで持たないもの。
先生、知ってたんですか？
無ふり。端っこでこそこそやってるから気になって観察してたのよ。ダメよ、いい年頃の女の子が朝2食なんて。悪魔はこっそりとある日テロリストのように体重計に舞い降りるんだから私の読みではさくらちゃんの今の体重は
The devil comes down on your scale like a terrorist. What in the name of all that is good and horrible and devilish and holy or whatever, and what? That is not I am... Google, tell me I'm right in that that's not actually a thing. And this is just like something they made up for the freaking translation. Devil comes down on your scale like a terrorist. Google. Oh my. Americans sustained fear from 9/11 turned into something more, says an article from 2017. I think it's unrelated to that though. Oh, it's just the scale of 9/11 and terrorism, and that's why it's showing up. The devil wanted to infiltrate Puritan... I mean, you know what? I'm not going to look at this. I'm not going to look at this article. This is a weird article. This is a very weird article already. It's just a weird combination of things.
ダメです先生。言ったらもうご飯作りに来ませんから。
Can I say it? I apparently am willing to take the abuse.
それに間食は時々だけです。いつもそんなことしてるわけじゃありません。
あれ、そうなのか？朝飯いつもイチゴ多く炊かれてたから てっきりさくらが握り飯でも作ってるんだろうなって思ってたんだけど。
This is gonna go well.
先輩も知ってたんですか？
Or maybe I don't care.
ダメダメさくらちゃん、シロね、そういう細かいことには妙に神経質なやつだから。
初めて？それって去年の夏のこと？
Oh, this is going well.
さくら、空中に埃でもあるのですか？そんなところで手を振って。
I think she might be overheating for reasons. Breakfast proceeds like that. The breakfast table is twice as loud as usual. Then suddenly...
今朝未明に発見された被害者は50名を超え、現在は最寄りの救急病院で治療を受けており。
Yeah. Okay, so... I do remember hearing about this stuff. So this was Castor and whatnot. Okay, that everything does seem to be coming together. And the difference here is that because Rin is actually able to use Archer, she's going and actually investigating all this as is happening. So, okay, that's pretty good. I see some disturbing news on the TV.
シントでまたガス漏れ？うわー、今度は50人だって。
But it's not Shinji. Which I suppose it makes sense. I suppose it makes sense as to why Castor's doing this if she got rid of her master relatively early on.
何？被害者には昨夜から連絡が取れず、何人かの家族は不審に思い会社に連絡、警備員に確認させたところ、社内に残っている社員はいなかったとのこと。何これ？
That is an interesting timeline of events.
夕方からみんなビルの中で倒れてたのに、どうして警備員が気がつかないかな？職務怠慢とかそういうレベルの話じゃないよね。
No, I'd say it's probably more likely. Either some magic was set up to make it so that people aren't noticing it, or it didn't happen yet. Something else is happening and they eventually made their way to where they eventually were left. Fujine must have lost her appetite as she stops eating her third bowl of rice. Saber's watching the news with an intense expression. In that case, I'm not mistaken. I don't know the motive, but this is something that's done by a master. I can say it's fortunate that nobody died, just like all the other gas leak incidents.
もう、物騒だな。シロ、しばらくシントでアルバイトするのは禁止だからね。貯金ならたくさんあるんだから、こんな時ぐらいゆっくりしなさい。
If I wanna. Are you actually my guardian? Who does Emiya actually have a guardian at the moment? I'm happy that she's worried about me, but I can't reply to her. I know this is no time to be working, but I'm sure I won't be able to come home as often now that I'm in a war. Then, if I'm ever late, I'll have to lie to them about that I'm working. After finishing the cleanup, I go to the front door. Ujine and Sakura already left for the morning practice. Saber's following me like she did yesterday, but I can't let her do so today. The weekends are fine, but there's no way I can take her to school on a weekday.
セイバー、言っとくけど、ここまでだぞ。学校に行っている間はここにいてくれ。セイバーと一緒に学校に行ったら騒ぎが大きくなるし、何より目立つ。マスターは人目につくのは避けるべきなんだろ？
I think what it was last time, she accepted it because Rin was there to help protect him. But that's not the case this time. She must not agree, as she protests silently. Their dynamic in this feels a bit different. It's more like Emiya. Emiya's saying, okay, Saber, do this, and she just glares at him. And you don't even need to say it because she's basically saying, are you stupid? Let me do what I need to do.
だから大丈夫だって。人気があるところでは襲われないんだから、学校は安全だ。それにさ、身を守るだけなら俺一人でもなんとかなる。
Saber's brow twitches. She must have some argument about me being able to protect myself.
一つ尋ねますが、それはシロ一人で敵を倒せると。
まさか。昼間なら 一人でも危険を回避できるってことだ。人気のないところには近づかないし、日が落ちる前に帰ってくる。それならセイバーも納得がいくだろ。お前だって魔力を温存するために休んでなくちゃいけないんだから。
わかりました。マスターがそう言うのなら。
She is seriously worried about me. For good reason, for good reason. I feel bad about turning her down.
悪い、セイバー。けど大丈夫だって。それにさ、俺の身に何かあったらセイバーにも伝わるんだろ。
いいえ、そうはいかないでしょう。私とシローのつながりは細い。
じゃあ俺の方からセイバーを呼べばいいのか。
はい。シローが私を必要だと思えば、それはあなたのサーバントである私に伝わります。それでも間に合わないと判断したときはレイジを使ってください。
As I know. Jump through space. That's pretty much like sorcery. The right to absolute obedience. The command spell is that powerful.
わかった。できるだけそんな事態にならないように立ち回る。日が落ちるまでには帰ってくるから、セイバーは留守を守っていてくれ。
I wave her goodbye and open the door.
はい。どうか気をつけてください、シロー。あなたの学校は異常です。行動には細心の注意を。特にリンには出会わないように。
What a difference.
学校で遠坂が仕掛けてくるっていうのか。まさかそれこそありえないだろう。
She's a true magus. She is bound by the association's rule to avoid involving innocent people, and most of all, she wears the mask of an honor student. I think she'll greet me normally if I do see her. She did just say that
そうだといいのですが、
in the interlude.
リンは人目を気にして判断を鈍らせるタイプではありません。
That should kill me. So who knows?
それにシロを敵視しているようですから、気をつけるに越したことはないでしょう。
No, that's called soon. Dairy comes later.
はいはい。取り越し苦労だとは思うけど気をつける。
It's past 7 o'clock. It's later than usual, but I should still make it on time without hurrying. It's 7:40. I go through the gate and I make my way to the school building. I feel something strange and stop.
なんだ。別に何がおかしいってわけじゃないよな。
It's not like someone's watching me or that something looks different. If anything, it's that it's not that lively. It feels like the students and even the trees in the building are dull in color. Well then, great. Is this going to happen that much earlier?
気のせいかな。いろいろあって過敏になってるのかもしれない。
This definitely happened well after, I swear. I close my eyes and rotate my shoulders. This feels early, basically. This feels very early. The strange feeling doesn't disappear even after that. I get up to the 3rd floor and head to my classroom. Then, I run into Saga.
Yo.
Skin end well? I know her, so I greet her. But Saga freezes as if she's seen a ghost.
遠坂なんだよ。顔になんかついてるのか。
Hey, this is not me behaving like I'm not a master. Going about your normal life is why you're here too, right? To not attract attention to you. I wipe my cheek with my uniform. But Tasaka doesn't even reply. She looks away from me and goes back to her classroom. So this is supposed to be the Rin route. Great. I love the lovey-doveyness they've got going so far. What was that? I don't think it's like her to ignore someone who greeted her. Or she noticed something, maybe behind me, that's probably gonna kill me. And she's like, yeah, it's not my responsibility to help you at this point. I shouldn't help you. And she just stood there contemplating whether she should help me, to the point where she's just like, I said I'd let him die. I've already done the thing. I can't go back on this, etc., etc. The strange feeling hits me again when I go into my classroom. Someone might have brought snacks in here, as I smell slight sweetness in the air. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is what the... Yeah, okay. This seems... I think Shinji's thing was phrased as sweetness, right? Like it smelled sweet. I think so. Because the other option is maybe Caster targeted this place now, for some reason. Maybe because they noticed Rin and all that stuff, so they noticed both of us, etc., etc. Meaning that we're actually a target for them now.
別にいつも通りの教室だよな。
I head to my seat while greeting the guys. They're about 10 more minutes until homeroom starts. I look at the room, and I notice a seat without a bag.
シンジのやつ、欠席か。
Yeah, this is it. Sakura went to school today, right? Come to think of it, he wasn't at the club yesterday either. Shinji's actually quite punctual, and he tries hard to follow the rules. It worries me a bit that a guy like him has been absent for 2 days. It's lunchtime. I usually go to the student council room when I make my own lunch. We definitely, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it definitely happened later. It had to have happened later, right? Because we definitely had a day where we went to school, and this is the first day after everything that initially happened that school's actually in session. And we definitely had a time when I went and met up with Rin, right? Pretty sure that's what happened, right? I usually go to the student council room when I make my own lunch. It's because the guys will take my food and the girls will make fun of me if I eat in the classroom. Okay.
なんだ一星、お前昼は食べないのか？
ああ、先ほど済ませた。今はともかく眠くてな。昼休みが終わる前に起こしてくれ。
Oh, you're gonna die. Issei then puts his head on the table.
なんだ、徹夜でもしたのか？お山じゃ、11時には絶対就寝じゃなかったっけ？
うん。そうなのだが、最近寝つきが良くない。いくら眠っても疲れが取れなくてな。おかげでここ数日は暇さえあれば眠っている。
Oh, that makes sense if Caster's doing something to keep, like, drain the magical or life energy or whatever from everyone at the temple as well.
ん？なんだそりゃ。暇さえあれば眠ってるんなら眠気なんてないだろう。
Yeah, if you're actually sleepy all the time like that, I would say that in more realistic terms, you'd probably say you're probably sick more than you are actually tired.
ああ、そうなのだがな。いくら眠っても疲れが取れないゆえ、疲れを取るために眠らざるを得ないのだ。
Oh, that's a nice contradiction.
矛盾していると分かってはいるのだが、眠いものは仕方がない。
春にはまだ早いんだけどな。
春眠暁を覚えずか。誠に耳が痛い。
Huh? Okay, I don't get that one. Is that like a saying? Issei doesn't even try to get up. I guess it can't be helped. It looks serious, so I'll stay here until lunch is over.
あれ？ああ、エイセ、誰か来たぞ。
知らん。生徒会は店じまいだと言ってやれ。
いや、そう言ってもいいんだが、やってきたのはくずき先生っぽいぞ。
うん、それはまずい。
Oh, right, he did have something with one of the teachers, didn't he? Issei gets up slowly and opens the door.
竜道、今朝の弓道部の件だが。
The one that looks way too much like Kodamine. At least how I think what he looked like in Fate Zero. Because he definitely had short hair, I think, then. And those eyes and that face, my goodness. Kizuki-sensei stops his words after seeing that I'm here. The archery club this morning. Kuzuki Soichiro is the homeroom teacher of Class 2A and also in charge of the student council. He's a very strict teacher and also quite blunt.
それじゃあ、うちにも帰ってないんですか？
She?
そのようだ。おそらく刑事事件になるだろう。分かっているだろうが、むやみに話すことは避けるように。
Huh?
それは分かっています。ですが、そうなるとマトはどうしたんですか？あいつが昨日会っていたと 弓道部の1年が言っていたじゃないですか。
Are we... What?
それに関しても同じだ。麻藤真司も無断欠席しており、家も留守だそうだ。妹である麻藤さくらは藤村先生の家に泊まっていたというし、事情は知らされていない。
I mean... No, not even technically true. Ise and Yuzuki are talking about disturbing stuff. Summing up what they said, it seems like that, it seems that a student's been missing since last night, and Shinji's the last one to talk to that student. You don't think it's who I think it is?
邪魔をしたな。そういった事情もある。また下校時間が早まるだろう。
Because we've been with, let's see, all the female characters we even know in this. We've seen Rin. She's been at the school. Fujine and Sakura are obviously not them since they were mentioned. So that leaves about one person that it could be from this school, right? Quickly stating his business and also would explain why Rin is so off-put.
まったく。なあ、エミヤ。お前、シンジを見なかったか？
いや、見てない。今朝は弓道場にも行かなかったし、あいつが休んでることはお前も知ってるだろ？
そうか。それならいいんだが。
Issei's face clouds up. Jeez. It's not something I should be really butting in on, but it seems like this concerns the archery club. I'm sorry for Issei, but I should get some more information out of him.
一世、昨日から家に帰ってないとか言ってたけど、それって誰なんだ？いや、シンジのやつも捕まらないってのは分かったけど。
Okay, then I think I'm gonna leave the reveal of that. I think I'm pretty sure who it is. Till next time. So in terms of that, how do I want to call it? The connecting Emiya to learning archery and stuff a lot. It does really feel like it tried to almost heavy-handedly trying to connect him to Archer. Not that they didn't do that a bit in the Fate route, where they had all these parallels in terms of him understanding Emiya and whatnot. It actually, like, my theory on that has been, and I haven't really seen any reason to doubt it, it's still been Kiritsugu. Because there's a whole situation where he seems to understand what Emi is going through. He seems to treat him almost like he's trying to teach him a lesson, almost like he's like in the Fate route. He's been like that quite a bit. There's the fact that there's the overlap of skills, and I don't know if Emi was taught archery by Kiritsugu, but it's not out of the realm of possibility, considering the connection to the magic stuff, that it could have been something like, I don't know, Kiritsugu taught him archery and such in order to help him with the stages of learning magic and whatnot. Possibly, or maybe a combination of those things. It could also be something just like he learned the magic stuff and then he went to archery at some point. It was just like, oh yeah, this is sort of, I'm just sort of a natural at this, aren't I? And he just sort of figured out that the magic stuff really helps with that. Which could be the case, but I don't know, it seems interesting. Then you have the whole like projection magic thing that seems to be going on with the swords and such, like as that arrow and whatnot. Another ability overlap, and I'm pretty sure that Kiritsugu is the one who taught Emiya all that. So I still wouldn't be surprised if the abilities like I don't remember exactly how Kiritsugu fought in Fate Zero. It's been like half a decade since I saw that, or however long it's been. I really don't remember. But I feel like it had something to do with a gun, but I'm obviously don't remember clearly enough. But in that same thought, I wouldn't be surprised if the projection stuff was something like he used maybe for bullets or something. That would actually make a lot of sense. Using the projection magic for bullets, maybe using it from a very archer perspective too, in the same way using arrows and whatnot. I wouldn't be surprised if he knew projection magic based on everything he's taught Emiya. And I wouldn't be surprised if him being raised to the idea of being a hero enough to have a heroic spirit power associated with him in the first place would be through Emi's mind, and it would be more associated with the stuff that he actually taught him in his later days. So the skills that he honed and were part of him later, something like that. I wouldn't be surprised in that situation, because they seem to really, 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 really want to say that Archer is connected to Emiya in some way or form. And out of the potential reveal, since they're obviously making his identity a reveal, it's obviously going to be a situation where they're going to be like, hey, did you know this guy was really this guy? And it does make a bit of sense to how that is Kiritsugu, because it would be quite an interesting emotional story to have Archer end up being Kiritsugu. I could imagine it with all the setup that they've done for between last route and somewhat this route so far about how much Kiritsugu has affected Emiya's life. And it has to be someone associated with Emiya at this point. And in terms of potential people that could even possibly be that, Kiritsugu is easily the best one. I feel like they have a similar personality. Obviously, I don't remember him too much, but from how Saber's described him, how the events of like the betrayal and not really betraying makes it seem like he's more cold and calculating stuff. So the personality seems to be a bit of a match, much more than, I don't know, anyone else in the series, honestly, than I can even remember. Because the only other even possible option I can even think of, and this is only because of all that discussion about the whole heroic spirit stuff being like displaced from time, and I was like speculating on Saber being sent to the past, like before her own time and whatnot, is Emiya himself. And that seems possible, but it doesn't really seem to fit. And there's a lot of logical jumps that I have to make to even make that work in the first place. But he's the only one, only other one I can imagine. It actually make a lot of sense, partly because the whole like summoning Saber with the sheath thing, both Kiritsugu and Emiya did. You could sort of imagine that maybe some possession of his ended up in like the magic circle or something like that by accident, stuff like that. She maybe like something that she was using for it specifically ended up being his, like her father brought home or Kodamine brought back to her and gave to her at some point during this whole event and such, and maybe accidentally summoned him. It would make a bit of sense because of all the events in Fate Zero, where there would have been an opportunity for maybe something of his to find its way to Rin's home or something like that. So, yeah, those are the only two I can even think of. And because they're so heavy-handedly trying to imply that he's that the archery as a concept is heavily connected to Emiya. And then we see Archer, and they've also said, or they've also heavily implied that he's connected to Emiya in some way, so yeah, those are the only two I can imagine, so I guess we'll see. So I will see you all in the future. Drive safely, everyone.